Hey kiddos, today we are going to quick talk about the various ways we learned for two-digit multiplication. Now we're talking 2 by 2 is what we've worried about for this year. Shoop! Okay, so I'm looking at doing something like 24 times 36. Boop! Okay, and trying to be able to put all of that together. There's several different ways that we looked at this. First off, we could think of it with our area model, kinda, where we separate our numbers into 20 and 4 and 30 and 6. So all I've done is broken those numbers apart into their different places, because I can do 2 times 3 quite easily. I can do 4 times 3 quite easily. So if we remember our multiplying by tens, 2 times 3 is 6, but because it's 20 times 30, I just want to add a couple zeros to the end of that. Same here, 4 times 3 is 12, but because it's 4 times 30, that's that power of 10, I need to add the 0 to the end. 2 times 6 is 12, adding the 0 for the power of 10, and then 6 times 4 is 24. So we've got our partial products model again. So at this point in time, we're looking at adding 600 plus 120 plus 120 plus 24. Boop. And then I just need to add all of those together. So I end up with 4, 2, 4, 6, 6, 7, 8. So I end up with 864 would be 24 times 36. From there, we started simplifying it a bunch of different ways. So let's just take, whoop, and get rid of all of this. What if we were to just think about it as 24 times 30 and 24 times 6? So at this point in time, I'm still doing partial products, but I'm only breaking one of the numbers apart because we do know how to multiply 2-digit by 1-digit. And I know that this multiplying by a power of 10 is basically 2 digits times 1 digit with a 0 for that power of 10, because I'm doing 24 times 30, not just 24 times 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. Carry my 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now we do the 24 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Carry my 2. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14. And then I add those two together. Okay, 720 plus 144 is going to be 4, 6, 8. Then the final way we learned, and I'm going to go over all of these one more time at least, but the final way we learned is just our standard algorithm. If I do 24 times 36, so I'm going to do 4 times 6 is 24, carry my 2. So again, I'm going to do that and that. 4 times 6 was 24, 2 times 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14. And now I'm doing 4 times 30, remember, so I still want to have that filler 0. 4 times 3 is 12, carry my 1. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. That gives me, add those together, my 864. Now I'm going to do this one more time, giving you all three of them left on the screen, just so we can compare in the end. So let's say, let me look to your worksheet here. Let's do a 63 times 46. That seems like a lot the same numbers. Maybe 55 times 41. So 55 times 41. Shoop. Okay, before I get to the standard algorithm, let's just do it all three ways again. So I'm going to have my little box here. This is 50 and 5, and this is 40 and 1. So 50 times 40, 5 times 4, remember, is 20, and then I've got 1, 2 zeros because it's 50 times 40, so that's 2,000. 5 times 40, 5 times 4 again is 20, but because I multiplied by just one power of 10, I only add 1 0 for 200. 50 times 1 is 50. 5 times 1 is 5. I would then need to add all of those together. 2,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 5. Remember, because this can get kind of crazy with this super slant here, the important part of addition is making sure your place values add up. So my ones are with my ones, my tens are with my tens, hundreds, and then 1,000. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 5, 0 plus 0 plus 5, 0 plus 2, and 2. So 2,255. Let's see if we get the same answer. So let's keep my 50. Let's see, let's keep my 41 together. Changed my mind there. So I'm going to do 41 times 50 and 41 times 5. So I'm breaking it apart just a little bit less, remember. 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So there's a 205. I'm multiplying by the power of 10, so it needs to end with that 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 5 is 20. I'm then going to add 2,050 with 205. So if I add those together, 0 and 5 is 5. 5 and 0 is 5. 0 and 2 is 2. 2 and nothing is 2. So we have, again, 2,055. I got the same answer. Now I want you to notice here, you're going to see this number right here and this number right here appear as we use the standard algorithm there on the left. We're going to start by multiplying them both by the ones. 5 times 5, or 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, so there's my 50 and 5 right there. 5, 5. I'm then going to do 5 times 4 is 20. So remember, it's 5 times 40. I need my 0 for multiplying by the power of 10. 0, carry the 2. And then 5 times 4 is 20, plus 2 is 2. And that's 5, 5, 2, 2. Now, I do want to show you, I want you to remember your commutative property of addition and multiplication, really, but it tells me I can flip those two numbers, and it will give me the same answer. So this is going to help me show you what I actually meant to show you with seeing those exact two numbers. I'm going to put the 41 on top and the 50 on bottom. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because my 41 was on top there. And commutative property tells me I can switch those and it's going to be the same. So I'm going to start with 0 times 1. Oh, there's my price. That doesn't seem right. Because this is 55, not just 50. So 1 times 5 is 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So now if you notice, there's that 205. Multiplying by the power of 10. 1 times 50 gives me 50. 4 times 5 is 20. So again, I've got the same 5. 5 and 0 is 5. 0 and 5 is 5. 2 and 0 is 2. And 2 is just 2, 2,055. So I have that 205 right there, and I have the 2,050 from right there. That is the long and the short of multiplying 2-digit by 2-digit. I'm going to create a digital worksheet for you. Make sure you fill it out. If you're working out of the packet, fill it out. We do the Zoom meetings 3 times a week. Or if you have any other questions, just hit me up in any way. I'm happy to meet with you one-on-one. Peace and love. Take care.